One, two, one, two. Yeah, 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 we in here. We in here. It's just our opinion podcast, broadcasting direct out of the desert of Arizona. Hot as hell out here. Right long time, bro. Dark Prince. What it do, bro?
What's good, fam? Y'all already know what it is. Let's get into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's been some shit on my damn stew today. You already know what I'm talking about, bro. But we ain't gonna get right into that right as of now. We're
All
gonna
right.
talk about these women in our society. These the ignorant of most black women. You can't go to other countries acting out. And Kylie Russell lied. And these are all the topics as well. Is that really Jamie Foxx? Well, on the ignorant black women side of the game, a lot of y'all probably don't know, and then a lot of y'all probably do. But it seems like society has gotten really, really unaccountable lately. I want to blame the Democratic Party, but I don't know nothing about the Democratic Party, and I damn sure don't know about the Republican Party. But I know both parties are ignorant. But one party is ignorant than the other party. That I do know for certain. And the weirdest part is that when I was voting back in the days, I thought the Democratic Party was legit. I thought they were for the people. That's a lot of people. But you find out, them motherfuckers tricked us, made a damn fool out of us. They turned us into straight up slaves again, mentally, not physically, but mentally. To the point where we don't have no more accountability amongst ourselves, amongst each other, amongst our society. And this is the reason why we're in the shape that we're in. Because we don't want to be accountable and hold each other for our stupidity and envy in this society. And it's gotten out of hand on both sides, the woman and the man. But here's the thing. The women are being treated like queens versus us being treated like so-called thugs. Because black women got in their mind to think that we don't need those niggas. They sound like the KKK. They literally think that the system that runs everything has their best interest at heart in this society. To where they think they can just run wild like an animal. And that's the setup. You don't have to be accountable shit. Because you see these videos, brother, all the time. Well, black women go in the stores, restaurants, and they fighting, going fucking haywire. Getting loud, crazy, and doing shit. But here's the catcher. These same women that do this have a little money in their pocket. And they feel like, hey, I can travel the world and let them know that this black woman is a queen. She's a queen to me. Go into these other countries and try to pull that same goofy ass shit that they do here in America into these other Middle East countries. And they not having it like that. Because them countries believe in humanity. They don't believe in GMO. They don't believe in fake shit. They believe in natural situations. It's a video that I want to show. First off, I'm talking about this sister named Tyra Allen from Houston, Texas, who went over to Dubai, and she's supposed to be on her TikTok name is Sassy Trucker. the sassy trucker. That name right there give you an itinerary thought that she don't give a fuck. Cause sassy means on hard on a hottie. I ain't gotta be responsible for shit. I'm just what it is. Take me or leave me alone. So she was solely a truck driver that was a well-known sensation on TikTok who was driving trucks here in the States. She felt like she wanted to go over to Dubai and start driving trucks over there. I don't think those folks really care a great deal for women doing labor like men in those countries. They have special things they expect women to do in those countries that are natural. Now, she went over there, her and a friend, they supposed to got into an accident or something. Let's look. I think I got a video on that. We can look at that right quick. Let's see. And then we're going to look at the ignorant videos on the coach that was taken up for her. Check this out.
TikToker Sassy Trucker was just arrested in Dubai for screaming at a rental car worker and faces up to 2 years in prison, according to her friend and family. The woman named Tierra is from Houston, Texas. She went to Dubai with her friend in April and has been detained with her passport taken until investigation is complete. It all started when she rented a vehicle but got in a minor accident. Then when she went back to the rental office to get her ID and credit card back, she was charged with thousands of dollars in undisclosed charges. That's when things started to escalate. Her friend reported that the man at the counter started shouting at her and demanding money, and she was intimidated by him and allegedly started screaming back at him. That's when the worker called the police on her. Please, if you travel to other countries, respect their laws. She should immediately call the cops on the workers, and they would have given her her full money. In Dubai, they have laws, and the police there is reported from many visitors that they are fair and kind. If you are traveling as a tourist and faced any difficulties, don't take things into your hand, but contact the authorities. As soon as we get the results from the investigations, we'll post an update. Follow for more news.
Well, you heard it. That's the thing. Everybody don't go along with the stupidity of a black woman in these other countries. It's not a racist thing, but they trying to pin it as a racial situation. According to this idiot right here, he said it was a racial situation. Check this out.
This Houston woman is in jail for screaming, and they won't let her go. I know right now everybody talking about Carly and is it real and whatever. Details will come out, but this black woman is in jail for screaming, and I don't like it. She's in Dubai for raising her voice. They took her passport and she's in jail and facing prison time. Check this out. The whole world just think they can do our women any kind of way. Y'all know if she was, I ain't even gotta say it.
Well, the crime she's charged with may surprise you, and Dubai is increasingly becoming a vacation spot for a number of Houston women. One who's there right now, according to her social media page, is trying to get back to the Bayou City, but according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
It also could result in prison time. So it's very scary.
The trip turned terrifying for Tierra Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right.
I don't like it.
I know you brother. I know you heating up. Go on there and say what's on your mind with that, bro. I'm coming right over behind you. Go ahead, please. The world is watching.
First and foremost, being ex-military and being able to travel, you know what I'm saying, outside the U.S., I can tell you right now, when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, foreign laws and the way the country govern their people, they serious about it. Now, let me tell y'all a short story, just to make it quick to sum this up, about a mentality that a person has. Please take on a mentality that you have, and you travel across the sea, and you want to be that same mentality in another country. This is how this works out. Now, before I joined the military, people, I used to have, you know what I'm saying, thoughts about going overseas, visit places, Japan in particular. Now, interestingly enough, life put me on path. Got here to join the military. First duty station is Japan. Now, my 15 hours while I was over there in the air before I touched down, I'm thinking about what Japan is going to be like. And from what the Western Hemisphere, specifically America, has taught me about Japan is I'm expecting to see people with straw hats on. I'm expecting to see them riding around on bikes. And I'm expecting to see them eating bowls of rice all the time. That's the picture I got in my head from a mentality standpoint. This is what I'm thinking about these people. Never met them now, but this is what the perception is of them. But once I get there, people, they ain't got straw hats. They got their tops off on their car. They got old 64, 68. They're all chrome down underneath. They all silver and gold plated out. That's how they live. On top of that, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no hut. They got high rise. They got, you know what I'm saying, 5 stars all over the place. Matter of fact, people, if you didn't know, the movie and the music comes out there before it even hits the stage, regardless of who dropped it from the stage. That's fact. I was there. I was there. So when our ladies, and this thing about the keyword ladies, because see, when you be unladylike, that's what it is. Unladylike is being loud. So when you have this mentality that I can be unladylike, and you go to these other countries, these countries are gonna put a mirror in your face by the laws they got to check you. And before you know it, you have to find out, no, ain't nobody wrong but me. Because my perception and my environment back home tells me it's okay to be this way. Now, back to the brother. The brother wants to look at it as a race thing. But that just tells me one thing, you know what I'm saying? He's used to, you know what I'm saying, women screaming at him because he's seen no problem with the woman screaming. And it was told by a lawyer that the country says that if you get loud, we put you in jail. That's point blank. And so you didn't hear that part about what the lawyer said about their laws in their country.
No.
But you're also okay with a woman being loud with you and yelling in your face. You don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, that's just as a respect thing, you should have a problem with that. But you don't have a problem with that. But I can understand you want to say it's a unity thing. Okay, you can hold yourself down, but know what the facts are. Because if you're out here shooting off, it makes you look like a fool. Because it ain't about no race thing right now. It's about a behavior thing. Because here's the crazy thing, people. 3/4 of the planet is melanated. The other 1/4 is number one. What that tell you?
Boy, it's getting hot in here. Oh shit!
I'm gonna yield back.
I got a little bit of my voice back, even though I still sound kind of Jewish, but I'm here, goddamn. But this is here. Here's the thing, my black women, I love you more than you love yourself. You might say that sounds crazy, but I do. I love you to death because you the ones I've been dating since I've been on this planet. Well, the thing is, you don't love yourself, and I know it because a lot of y'all that I conversated with over the years have showed me that. Y'all have showed me that y'all have no kind of accountability amongst yourself, amongst your family, amongst society. You think everything revolves around you. So when you get out here and you start talking all this shit about I'm a woman, I'm a queen, and all this shit, and you talking about you ain't gotta listen to no man, especially a black man, the world is listening. The world is watching. They're not gonna tell you that they gonna go back and jot this shit down before you come to their country. Because them motherfuckers in the UAE, which is the United Arab Emirates, they're not gonna tell you that we waiting on you to win that stupidity over here in our country so we can lock your ass up. They're not gonna tell you that. They're gonna just do what they do on the normal standpoint. And that is treat you with the utmost respect, because that's what was said. They said the guy was treating the woman with the utmost respect. Now, this shit about he supposed to have been hollering at her, it might have heated up because she was hollering at him.
You know what? No, he didn't holler at her. He didn't holler at her. We already know what went down with this. But let's go back a little further. Let me tell you what the sister did do.
I can't think over y'all sisters like Dr.
No,
Sargent and Johnson.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Listen. Let me tell you where the sister went wrong in. When she first decided I'm going to go to Dubai, she didn't even do her research on the laws of the country. She would have been able to see that in the law. You get loud, we're gonna lock you up. She didn't look at that. She thought I can just be me and go over there and they're gonna accept it with me. First and foremost, they got the law just for that. They don't want their women unladylike. The number two thing is, we don't understand that we're trendsetters around the planet. They don't want you spreading it to their women over there saying it's okay to be that way, shouting at them in their face as men. Then it'll be an uproar all around the planet.
Exactly.
So, for an example, to their women and to show them what's gonna happen to our women when they come over there. We're gonna lock y'all up. It don't matter if it's our women or y'all women. The law is, if a woman gets loud, she's going behind the bar. That's it. But she never did the research on the place she was going to. That's her fault. And then all of a sudden, the no accountability says, I need a sympathy choir behind me saying that no, it's y'all fault instead of mine. And then the other countries like, no, we don't play by that choir. Our choir say, no, sing the law, lock them up. And that's what they did. So this is a fair warning to, you know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters out there. Do not take your Americanized mentality over to these other countries because you're going to suffer, deal. I'm going to yield back.
So we're going to move on to the next topic. It's Carlee. What's her name? Carlee Russell. It's a beautiful young lady right there from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm sure a lot of y'all know about the story about her. She's the one that Soda got kidnapped and raped. But here's the thing. You know, when you're on a conscious level-minded situation like me and my brother Dark Prince, we can automatically feel the energy of bullshit and what we call muppetry, meaning motherfuckers on streams and fakery. And I didn't even indulge myself to do a story on this woman. I didn't post nothing on Facebook about this woman because I knew it sounded real strange because she said that she pulled over on Interstate 459, which is the loop around Birmingham, if you guys have been in Birmingham before, that runs right through the little city of Hoover, Alabama, which is on the outskirts of Birmingham. She claimed that she seen a little baby walking on the side of the highway. So she stopped her car and got the car to go see where the little boy was going. Now, when I heard that part right there, I said, why nobody else stopped? Because there's 1,000 goddamn cars a second coming through there. On the highway stayed booking. Because like I said, I blew a tire on one of my trailers in that area where she says she got abducted at. So I knew it was a goddamn lie. Well, I didn't say anything. I just wanted to see what everybody else had to say. And that's the thing. We so quick to jump the ship and believe everything that we hear because the media and all this bullshit being presented to us, and we don't research a goddamn thing. This one literally took y'all on some storylines from Kevin Hart's Last of My Fame to Get Out, the movie Get Out. She had all those parts in her storyline. Because if you look at the Kevin Hart skit, where he was talking about, I see a baby walking on the side of the road. That's the same shit she told the police. Yes. She gave y'all a bullshit move. Well, see, that's the unaccountability shit I was talking about that's going on in this society when it comes down to our women.
Mm-hmm.
And see, she come to say that the reason why she did those storylines is because she was losing her boyfriend. The boyfriend don't want her no more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this makes black women look stupid and stupid every day by putting themselves in position to try to do anything they can to get some attention brought to themselves. And it's the wrong attention too. The wrong fucking attention. But ain't nobody jumping over clips. They making jokes about the shit. The shit ain't funny to me. The shit is not funny at all. Because, you know, it's just like when y'all say white folks lying on y'all. You know, I remember back in 95. Remember Susan Smith? Bruh? Susan Smith? The white one that said somebody stole her car and her kids?
Yeah.
And pushed her car in the lake? And come to find out she did?
Yeah.
See, back in the day, we used to sit there and say white folks do that shit. And we wouldn't dare do nothing like that. Now we turn around and putting the guns on ourselves now. Now, we can't say that shit no more. Well, like I said, a long time. Would you say you're wrong? Go ahead.
Man, listen, the longer we stay around these people, the more the traits start to take up like they do. That's what's going on. They don't understand that.
Real talk. But they said, I think I got a video on that. Let me see. Well, they talking about they haven't even charged her with nothing yet. They probably gonna watch that on the damn bus. Let's see. Yeah, here, check this
Police
out.
chief outlined 3 crimes that they believe Carly has committed. That's theft, lying to authorities, and filing a false police report. He says he is shocked that Carly has not been arrested on those charges.
That's what I think happened.
Eric Guster spent years as a criminal defense attorney. He says, like the rest of the country, he was pulled into the Carly Russell case. He says while police didn't come out and say it at the press conference, the message was clear.
She said she was kidnapped and the kidnapping didn't happen. Our citizens are safe. There's not a kidnapper out there. So they use every almost synonym for lie except saying she lied.
He says the search for Carly wasted the time and money of law enforcement and concerned community members. The father of murder victim Anaya Blanchard wrote about it on his Facebook page, saying his wounds had been reopened and it wasn't okay to bring his family into the search.
Imagine going and searching for someone and they're off doing something else and they're never in danger. And you're thinking about saving this person's daughter and yours was not saved. Beyond angry, super livid, that would be me.
Guster says he worries this case could affect future missing persons cases.
It's going to be much more difficult for African American women to be believed, and it may actually decrease the number of actual reports of things because people are already afraid that they won't be believed.
He says right now Carly needs an attorney to advise her on how to respond to police.
If I was Carly's attorney, I would speak for her. I would not allow her to speak to the police because anything she says can and will be used against her. I would speak for her. I would go to the mayor. I would go to the police chief and figure out if there's something we could do. That's what I would do.
See what I'm talking about? He said something. I hope you know what I'm saying, the sisters are really listening right now. This police chief said, sisters, that it's gonna be hard for y'all to be believed when y'all life is in danger for real. Now I don't know if y'all had the little nurture rhyme back in Head Start like I had about Little Boy Blue that was up there, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it was he was calling the town people in, you know what I'm saying, they had a wolf problem. But every time, you know what I'm saying, he'd blow the horn, you know what I'm saying, the town people run up that way, it ain't no wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when the wolf did attack and he went to blowing the horn, the people didn't come. Guess what? The wolf took down everything. Y'all made it dangerous. Y'all life was put in jeopardy. Y'all screaming something. If somebody's attacking y'all, y'all get on the phone and call 911. They gonna probably hang up on y'all saying y'all joking. This is what y'all done put y'all in position. No, bro. It's not like they call. I mean, we gonna lose lives like this. They don't understand what's going on right now. You gonna lose lives, bro. Because
they really don't understand. They really don't understand, bro.
We talking about domestic violence situation. Well, I can say it. I know this out there today. I know there's some good no niggas out there. No good niggas. That's what there's no king. There's no good niggas. I'm trying to will beat the Pope out to the point where they like breaking your body. And it causes them satisfaction. And like the late Eazy-E said, it makes you feel like a man. Now that's what you about to run into that. You about to run into, you know what I'm saying, maybe some cops behind you. White or black. If they want to hit you and run it and rape you, you ain't got nobody to run to. This is what makes it sad, bro. It's tragic. It's about to get tragic.
Oh yeah. This is the whole concept of covering yourself with the devil.
It's about to get tragic. Listen, ladies. See, it was about the men, and they were we was at the focal point of them attacking us all the time. But since they had this feminism movement that y'all so-called empowered, now that y'all the forefront, y'all out there with no protection at all. They telling y'all to fend for yourself. This is what independence been done for you. You got to hold up your own battle, your own shield, and believe me, they're gonna attack you like they attack us. And this is what they're telling you right now. The police chiefs put it out there right now. When you blow your horn saying I need help, ain't nobody gonna be here for you.
Yeah, that's real shit. That's real shit, bro.
This ain't funny, y'all.
That's why I say y'all don't realize the words that y'all put out here are spells. Y'all literally telling God that you don't accept what he created for you to have. And that's a man. So when you say that, he speaks this situation in existence. So what happened is you have no man. So white supremacy or whoever can come to knock on your damn door or bust through your damn door, come and do whatever the hell he want to you and get rid of your ass. And ain't nobody gonna miss your ass. Plain and simple. So we're gonna get off of this and we're gonna move on to Mr. Jamie Foxx. Now this right here is gonna be kind of a mental situation where somebody's gonna be feeling some kind of way. Because I had one nigga, you know what I'm saying, you know who you are, try to give me a debate about James Foxx. You know what I'm saying? Because I put this picture right here up. See, I want to let y'all get an understanding why I did this right here. Because y'all really don't understand what y'all looking at. And it's not to the point where I act like I know everything, but there's things that I had to realize myself that we don't seem to understand in Western society. That they don't have to put us in slavery physically no more. They put us in slavery mentally. I talked with James Fox on the phone a long time ago when he had his TV show, his radio show, The Foxhole, on XM Satellite Radio, XM Sirius Satellite Radio. That brother was straight and forward as far as his views was concerned. But at the same time, he was getting these white folks money. So you got a choice. You got to be on their side or on the side of what you believe in. A lot of times, James Fox had to go outside his square to let them know that he wasn't a threat. But it still didn't do no good, because one thing about the mind and your emotions, it's going to let out something. Because if James Fox sees something that he don't like, he going to speak on it. And they didn't like certain things that James Fox had believed in. And one of these things is him getting their money and speaking on real shit. They don't like that in Hollywood. That's why I try to tell the nigga that you don't know these folks. You don't know the industry. And you can sit up there and make up excuses for Hollywood. But you don't even know what the word Hollywood stands for. It's a sorcerer. It's magical, meaning spirits putting things in your visual to think you thinking this shit real when it's fake. Keeping you deaf, dumb, blind, and distracted. That's what Hollywood stands for. But you would never know that because you never got the chance to really look the word Hollywood, Holly and Wood up at the same time to get the real meaning of that word.
I'll tell them.
Go ahead, bro.
People Hollywood, but let's take it back so I can tie it all in for you. If I could ask the question, what was Hollywood first known for as far as a cartoon? Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Mickey. Steamboat Mickey then went on to become a sorcerer. Steamboat Mickey also, became a magic wand. There's a tree called the holly tree. Witches make their wands from the holly tree. That's where you get the Hollywood from. It's the land of enchantment. And so far, everybody's always glued to LA. And what's going on down that way? In Tinseltown, they call it. Am I lying?
Nope. You are absolutely correct. So, so the whole thing is folks getting all in their emotions because they don't want to believe the story that James Fox is not around with us anymore. Because they looking at this picture right here. But I'm gonna play the video where he said what he said and whatnot. Here you go.
Jamie Foxx makes a public statement. Thank God he is healed.
Prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Deidre Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great medical people, I'm able to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way. And y'all know they kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. And that's what I hope that everyone could have in moments like these. Now, you know, by being quiet, sometimes things, you know, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. They said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through, I went to hell and back. And my road to recovery had some potholes as well. But I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work. And I just want to like say that I love everybody, and I love all of the love that I got. And man, you know, I know they talk about people crying on videos. You know, you could do take two, but I'm not gonna do a take two. It is what it is. And if you see me out from now on and every once in a while I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. But like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I crack, the movies that I make. Some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then, you know, some people were talking about I'm clone. Well, check this out. Just kidding. Not clone, man, but I'm here on earth because of some great people. I'm here on earth because of God, man. So I love all y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that I'm on my way back in love.
Bro, I seen you over there laughing or crying or something. What's the matter? What's the matter? Because it sounds like he getting it like on man calling me Kimbo, shout out, said, sound like he getting his whole eulogy.
That and the resurrection. I don't know. See, that's the thing about having a keen listening ear to what's being said. Because let's rewind the tape on what was just said about the brother. He said that people said that he was blind. It wasn't no people. That's what the doctor was giving out to the public, and that's what TMZ was running with. The doctor said he had lost his eyesight. This is, you know what I'm saying, a professional statement being made, because the family couldn't say that. The family said, specifically the daughter, that he was playing pickleball. Still ain't got the videotape on that.
Yep, I remember that.
Now, my thing is, I could go head on, and I know some of the naysayers, well, all the naysayers out there gonna probably say, okay, he just running off of speculation. But I can dig it. Here's the thing.
Where you at, boy? Come on here. Come on
here. Hold on. Here's the thing. Back in 1987, I was 11 years old. I remember the news running with Peter Jennings and them talking about this little sheep that they was trying to clone at the time frame. I really didn't care nothing about it. But if you understand science and technology, has man ever got to a point where it's been enough for him to stop at one level? Or is it for him to be a mad scientist to keep pushing? Now, this is what got y'all. After this, back in the 90s, there was a movie came out by Arnold Schwarzenegger called The Sixth Day.
Yes, sir.
Two things in this thing stood out to me. On the sixth day, biblically, man was created. On the sixth day in this movie, they're creating clones. Now, my whole thing about it is, if you've been watching your movies, you also been seeing movies where they've been also doing stuff as cloning. And if you also know the history and the mystery behind Hollywood, they've always put the truth out in movies and in the music. Am I lying?
No, you're not. Yeah,
So
literally,
we had a Jamie Foxx show years ago where Jamie had a clone on the show that was doubling for him on the show. Now, hold that. You might say, okay, I don't know about that. I didn't see that. Well, you about to see this one. So they say they cloned Tyrone. And from what this person was saying, like he was reciting what he needed to know about what old Jamie knew. I'm just saying, it could be speculation, but I'm going to yield back.
Only thing I can say, we're going to listen to what Brother Carl and Kim folks have to say about the situation. But the tank don't goddamn stop. Because everybody got something to say. Check this shit out. Because this ain't just us, goddamn. This is the world talking. Now listen to this.
Now today, Jamie Foxx just yesterday has finally come out of this hiatus, and he has finally said something. Coincidentally, on the same day as the release of the movie, they cloned Tyrone. As you can see, there is a clear difference in what Jamie Foxx looked like, right? Dog got a cone head now. They done peeled his ears back. They gave him the Joe Biden treatment for real. So even the eyebrows is different. The eyes is bigger. So without further ado, we gonna tap in and we gonna hear what Tyrone got to say.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through.
And what might that something be? Inquiring minds would like to know.
And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and
tubes running out of you. So what was going on with you? Why, now that you're okay, why can you not tell the people still what you went in the hospital for in the first place? Why you still can't tell all your fans that your family asked for the prayers? Why can't you still inform those people on what they was praying on? That's like me asking you, can I borrow $50? And then I don't tell you what I need the $50 for. Oh, well, nigga, you can't get my money then. Nigga, you can't tell me what you got going on.
And trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Deidre Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life.
And he never actually explains why or how his sister Deidre, that passed away, might I add, at the age of 36. He never explains that either.
To them, to God, to a lot of great medical people.
A lot of great medical people to pull off this procedure to clone Tyrone.
I'm going to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way. And y'all know they kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. That's what I hope that everyone could have in moments like these.
Interesting. Look at the lump on his head, man. They done turned dog to one of the cone heads for real, man. It's really crazy, man.
YouTube is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Watch all your favorite NFL teams out of market.
Head about long as hell.
Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. Said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through. I went to hell and back.
Man, y'all gotta catch the cold talking that's going on, man. Yeah. Hell and back. Yeah. Jamie. Yeah. Jamie went to hell and Tyrone came back. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened.
And my road to recovery had some potholes as well. But I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work, and I just want to say that I love everybody, and I love all of the love that I got. And man,
tears, activate, actor mode, movie scene, activate.
I know they talk about people crying on videos. You can do take two, but I'm not gonna do a take two. It is what it is, and if you see me out from now on, and every once in a while I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. But like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I cracked.
I want you to remember me. Remember me. But you're right here. Why do I need to remember you? You're right here. It's giving eulogy. It's giving funeral. Yeah. That's what it's giving right now. Why do I need to remember you for the jokes that you cracked when you can still crack jokes now? Yeah, this sound like somebody, man. Man, come on, man. Come on. How evident does this stuff have to be, man? And people just not gonna get it, bro. That's what really fathom. It really baffles me, bro. It really baffles me.
The movies that I make, some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then, some people were talking about I'm clone. Well,
right, here we go. Finally with the clone. All right. Let's see what he has to say about that.
Check this out.
First of all, that was a bad attempt of a joke, because a clone, we didn't say that you was wearing a mask that you can just pull off. We didn't say you was wearing a mask. We said that you was a clone, not a mask. A clone can't just peel no. We said a clone.
Just kidding. I'm a clone, man, but I'm here on earth because of some great people. I'm here on earth because of God, man.
Some great
people. I love all y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that I'm on my way back in love.
And that's his statement. And it's very funny that, pay attention to the fact that he has hair in this video. But the video that Inside Edition posted 11 days ago with Jamie Foxx, when he wasn't talking to y'all, when he was busy rescuing purses, rescuing cats from trees, he was bald head, clean head, looked like he was fresh out the infinity pod for real. He had a bald head 11 days ago. Then 13 days ago, he had hair. The buck teeth, the buck teeth, the Jamie Foxx with all the teethers in his mouth. Yeah, he don't even got teeth, he got teethers. Yeah, this was the beta Jamie. Yeah, this one ain't work. So they had to dispose of that one. Yeah, they probably be reading these comments, man. They probably be reading these comments. Hollywood can make anything look real. The top comments, people is not going for it. People is not going for it. And what's very funny, the top comments on this video is all the celebrities. The Rock, his quote unquote daughter that has his stage name as her last name, not Bishop like the rest of his kids. Will Smith, Michael B. Jordan, LL Cool J. You have to understand what's going on. Justin Timberlake, Viola Davis, Kevin on Stage. You have to understand that all these people are playing their role. You have to understand what's going on. When these celebrities make these comments on these pages, it automatically puts their comment at the top. So all the skeptical people, comments is at the bottom, and all the celebrities is at the top. What's very funny, right? Lance Gross, Cisco, all these people, Gabrielle Union, Arsenio Hall, Jimmy Kimmel, Gary Owens, all these people, all the love, no questions. Look, finally, hope this not your clone. You got to scroll all the way down. But what's very interesting, where was the celebrities on this post right here where all the skeptical people was? Where all of us are asking, okay, it's very funny that you coming out with this movie, They Clone Tyrone. Like this person said right here, a conspiracy movie starring a dude who's the subject of conspiracy theories as we speak. How meta are we trying to get? Where are all the celebrities now? Where are they at? Where were they on this post where everybody was asking, wondering what's going on? You posting your niece when you supposed to be telling people what's going on. How you just sneak back on here like nothing happened? This ain't Jamie posting. Where is Jamie? Where is the celebrities' concern now? Where is it in these comment sections? But when Tyrone come out, when Tyrone speak, when Tyrone come back, now all the celebrities in the comments. So yeah, we've been watching this They Clone Tyrone.
All right, we're back. Cuz said, I believe that's him. I only think he are talking because he's light skinned. I could be wrong.
Why is he light skinned?
That's the point. Because I've been sick plenty of times. You've been sick plenty of times. I ain't never seen light skin. That's right. You melanin. You right where God wants you to be. See, these are things that I'm thinking clearly of that makes us look real stupid at times. And, no disrespect to the folks that believe who they want to believe, I mean, it is what it is. But the thing is, it's going to get deeper and deeper as time moves along, and you're going to start questioning certain things like, what the hell is really going on? And I'm going to come back to tell you, you know that shit y'all was saying back here about James Fox? Okay, this shit is legit. Now, all of a sudden, you want to know what's really going on. That's why I tell people, get out here and research certain things. Get out your square for a while and don't let nobody intimidate you to tell you otherwise. Because you should want to be on the trending side of the game with everybody. Because everybody ain't going to be on the same level as you. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to find out things, research things, go to grassroots and find out stuff. That's the best thing to do in our society. Is to go to grassroots to find out the real situation. If you want to cut down a weeded grass somewhere, you got to go to the grassroots, down into the earth and pull the weed up. You can't just cut it at the surface because it's going to grow again. And that's how we got to do these situations. Don't take Hollywood, these celebrities and TV shows and all this shit to a serious standpoint, because that's where they lose your ass. Because these folks are not your friends. Yeah, they have good characteristics on screen. I get all that. Because then I thought Jamie Foxx was really cool until I heard how arrogant James Foxx got when he signed that contract with Sony Entertainment. That's why, and he started realizing that he was pushing his people to the side. Then he wanted to try to come back, and they won't let him come back. So James Foxx started talking shit. And when James Foxx started talking shit, you already know they had to give him hell. That's the reason why he said in an interview that I can't find for some odd reason, saying they trying to kill me. I didn't have death threats.
Oh, you gonna find that.
And then you look up a couple of weeks later, he in the hospital. See, that's the shit that I'm looking at. I don't
That's
get
the same thing that happened to Martin.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
That's the same thing, the same line. Martin was out there saying they were trying to kill me. Dave Chappelle was telling everybody about that one. And then he ended up in the hospital. Then, well,
like I say,
yeah.
Y'all can call us conspiracy theories and we just hating on these folks and all this stuff. This ain't putting no money in my pocket. It's just getting you a bird's eye view on what society is really all about. Get out your goddamn feelings and stop believing in the goddamn Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, and the Tooth Fairy. All that shit was your parents. They were your parents. You know, I know it hurt you when you found out Santa Claus wasn't Santa Claus. It was your mother or your father or your auntie or somebody. And your feelings were hurt because you thought it was a white man with a white beard in a Santa Claus suit, brought you saying ho 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 and bring your gift. But come to find out, it was your family folk. That's the same way Hollywood doing your ass right now. Because clearly as day, I hate to say it, because I'm a diehard. I ain't gonna say I'm a diehard fan of James Foxx, but I got mad love for James Foxx. I supported his music, his TV shows, and some of his movies from back in the day.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jamie's musical side more than I like his comedian side. Straight like that.
Really?
I like music, yeah, because my thing is, man, listen, the brother had vocals. They laughed because they laughed because, you know what I'm saying, he put forth the comic side first. He put that front stage. So everybody got to know Jamie, you know what I'm saying, the comic. But think about on the Jamie Foxx show, he was actually tapping into, you know what I'm saying, to his own personal gift that was given. And so while he was on it, the thing about it was he could sing. He actually could sing.
Yeah.
It was no playing in it. He had a strong voice. So when he dropped his album, it went bananas. Unpredictable. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I got a favorite off there. Saying, let me take you home. I'm just gonna put that out there. I love playing that one. That's one of my favorites.
I like the song "You're Tight." You're tight, and I don't need it. I like that. I love that song. That song is a good dance song.
So let me zip that back down to what my man just said on it. That was saying he was Jamie Foxx. He said, "I want y'all to remember." That's another point that Kimpo brought up. I thought about that too. Why would you say something about yourself saying that I just want you to remember me? And you right there. It's like anybody can be sitting there talking about something. They say, "Yeah, man, I was at the store." You know what I'm saying? And man, and you say something like, "I hope they remember me." Like I left my wallet up there. You know what I'm saying? And I called down there. They said, "Yeah, we got a wallet." You know what I'm saying? Do you like? Well, who are you? I was like, I had such and such on such. Oh yeah, I remember you. Something like that. But in a situation, I hope y'all remember me. No, you ain't been in no store. You ain't lost no wallet. We lost you for about 4 months.
And not to mention, like I say, ain't nobody questioning that. The man just now started talking. You know what I'm saying? After all these months, talking about he had shit plugged up on him and all that old stuff. But you start seeing him talking about he was going pickleball and everything was good. His daughter even said this shit on IG. Then she turned around and erased the shit because That's probably what they didn't want her to put out there just yet. What she did.
You know one thing about it? What Kenpo really brought to light, this person, Jamie Foxx, he ain't ready for no questioning. He ain't ready for no questioning by nobody. No fans. If fans run up on him, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I was hearing about him saying, you know what I'm saying, if you see me out in public and I might start crying. My thing is like you trying to play a sympathy card to draw everybody in. You know what I'm saying? Accepting you. And I'm like,
I don't want to cut you off. I want to tell you, I want to give this person, Arnez Richmond, well, I've been known as some little boy, I want to let you know that cloning is real. I want to show you, because I seen a little post that you made after what I said on my podcast group page. You try to say, like, you know, Gucci Mane wasn't cloned. Well, let's take a look at Gucci Mane. This is the Gucci Mane that I remember back in 2007, 2008.
That's him.
Now look at this Gucci Mane of present.
No, sir.
Do that look like the same goddamn person?
Similar, but not the same.
Because you look at this dude's head. You look at this dude's head. Look at his head.
I mean, but see, let me tell you something. When I was in the military, I did dental technician for 8 years, y'all. So I got a chance to understand about bone structure and stuff like that. Now, just throw some jewels out there. If you still got your wisdom teeth in your mouth and they cause you problem, you do need to get them on out because they're going to continue to cause problems. Now, outside of that, the Indians, Native Americans that was here, they can actually grow their third wisdom tooth in. They got enough bone structure in there for that. Now, for my man Wilson right here, it also shows about how it affects your speech when you talk. Gucci Mane had a list naturally.
Yep.
Now, if you know anybody that also that you know grew up that had a list, look at the shape, the way his mouth is. Their mouth was always in this type of shape and form. Am I lying?
Not at all. Now look at that.
This look like this man can actually, you know what I'm saying, give you a State of the Union address and not stumble through the words at all.
But you know, like I say, we are starting our ways in this society to believe what they want us to believe. That's what the powers that be that run everything have power. They keep us distracted by simple shit. And then we try to voice our opinion about the situation. And motherfuckers getting their goddamn emotions and want to try to make you sound like you the damn dumb ass. That's the reason why I took the damn post down on my group page, because I'm like, I ain't gonna keep going back and forth with you, dog, because here's the thing. Meet me on my podcast and let's talk about it. Because see, I ain't really got all that good, all that typing shit. That's kid shit. I'm only good with lips. I'm only good with voice situations. I want to hear what you have to say. Because last time you was on my goddamn podcast, you sound like I was scratching on my turntable. You didn't have very much to say. And see, that's one thing about it. I like to talk. I like to debate. I like to have a good, decent man-to-man conversation. I know that don't get no way nowadays because most motherfuckers don't know how to be. Let me shut my goddamn mouth. I don't do that alone because I want to get flagged on YouTube. What? Woo! I tell you, this shit is crazy. Well, I see why you call it the mother planet. I see why. Because this shit is muzzletry at its goddamn finest.
Yeah.
They sit up, like I told you earlier this morning, I said, a motherfucker can shit in your living room. You can smell it, and that shit can dry out on your living room floor. I was like, hey, what the hell is that smell in this house? That house sound like shit. And you got some shit in the living room floor? You gonna sit up there and say, don't worry about it. Be up there. Mm-hmm. That's our mindset. And as men, we're supposed to be able to learn from each other and find out things. Start trying to act like we know more than each other. That way, we can teach our women how to behave themselves and learn business amongst themselves. That's why these young women are doing the shit that they do. And then they have to go to these other countries and get chastised by somebody else's man. Oh shit, this is good. This was a good show, boy. I ain't gonna lie, this is the best show this year. See how that shit work, ladies and gentlemen? Because I know that people really wanted to see what we had to say about Brother Jamie. Because we had more views tonight than we ever had on these podcasts. Even though ain't too many folks saying anything. Shout out to my Detrit Madison. You know what I'm saying? You remember Detrit?
Yeah.
He was on here coming and talking and stuff.
Hello.
He didn't say it out his own mouth. He said, I knew something was wrong. Because goddamn, that nigga got light in the room.
Man, listen. That's another thing. Man, you were talking about that earlier before we started the podcast earlier today, right? The man was out there down in Florida on a boat, man. You already know you can be out there 2 hours in Florida, you're going to get a suntan. He on that live, bright skin and lights. No, dog.
Yeah, shout out to my female friend, Cortina. She said, did he look at skin?
I'm saying anybody that's been down in Florida.
Everybody. That's why I say all these goofy ass muppets sitting on here trying to make excuses. People ain't saying nothing, but at the same damn time, they got eyes to see that something ain't right. Just like Keith Sweat said, something just ain't right.
I just want the people to start doing their own research, study to show yourself. Listen, this is just what we've been gathering up, personal things. Other folks, you know what I'm saying, for some reason, they in cahoots saying this is what I came up with too. We don't know kinfolk.
No, we don't.
We don't know kinfolk. But my thing is, you know what I'm saying, the stuff we talk about is like there's something going on that's fishy. It's the same thing that a lot of other folks started to talk about. It's something fishy going on. And so it started to come down to man.
Yep.
And if the two and the two is he can afford, then baby, that's what it is. This ain't algebra.
Ain't no way around it.
Simple arithmetic, baby.
See, that's the thing. Ain't no way around it. It's right there in your goddamn face every day, all day.
But no.
You have to study to show yourself approved. Because ain't nothing wrong with going outside the box from your family and friends every now and again. Because sometimes you can teach your family and friends something new. And that's what I do. Like me being out here on the road traveling, I sit back and study to show myself approved all day, every day of my life. Because I find out things that I thought I knew that I really didn't know. I didn't sit around there hooting, hollering, all emotional and start crying. Oh, damn, they lied. No, I just say, God damn, that's some shit. I thought I knew what I thought I knew, and I didn't. Ain't nothing wrong with learning. Reading is fundamental. You know, I learned that, through Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers taught us, just be you being you. Shit. Learn how to be you. Boys, you be boys, girls, you be girls. If you're a boy, you stay a boy. If you're a girl, you stay a girl.
Oh, they'll throw Mr. Rogers in prison now. He had to do some time.
No, Mr. Rogers, you can't go to. They can't make the U.S. Marine Special Forces officer go to jail. They don't give a damn. So
yeah, we.
I watched him last night. Because I had forgot he was on the Arsenio Hall show one time. Arsenio Hall gave him a leather jacket. You ever seen that?
No, I never saw that episode. Never.
Let me hold it up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they won't flag us for it. But it was come to find out.
You know what? Let me go get my.
Let me see.
All right, let me go and do this right quick. You know what I'm saying? before you play the video. That way, you know what I'm saying, we'll be okay to play the video. Let me ring this flag right quick, okay?
Oh, look at you. So,
all right, we should be good.
Okay. Here you go. Oh, look at you trying to be funny. I just thought about it. Oh, yeah, because they don't want us showing no real shit on TV, you know.
We already flagged it for them, so we ain't got to worry about it.
Let's check this out. All right. Let me mute us right quick. All right, here you go.
This gives new meaning to Boys in the Hood. We'll be back with Mr. Rogers.
Can we talk about kids just for a minute? Kids today. You know, we all grew up with you, and I see things going on out there, kind of worries me. I wish more people would watch Mr. Rogers instead of some of the things you see going on. I had a kid tell me the other day, I said, be good, you don't want to end up in a box. And he told me, he said, hey, I'm already dead, brother. There's an attitude out there. There's some things going on. There's a lot of hopelessness. What do we need to do?
Weighs heavy on all of us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And there's no simple answer, of course. But if we could, through television programs, as well as every other imaginable program, let people know that each one of us is precious. Let everybody know that we have value in this life.
It all starts in the home. We can never underrate how important that is to our young people. But I think all of us just have to do one thing with one person. If we all take one kid and say, I'm gonna make sure he gets through it, I think that could make the difference. But we all have to get involved and realize that there is a problem without a riot coming north of Wilshire, you know?
And always to look for the helpers. My mother always told me, look for the helpers. You know, the news is always so awful, but there are times when people will come right around the corner and do something wonderful for somebody.
It's a perfect guest for the night and a perfect audience to receive him. This is Mr. Rogers.
Now, come to find out, I read tabloids saying that Mr. Rogers got more respect from the Arsenio Hall show than any goddamn TV show on television, including David Letterman, Jay Leno, and all these other motherfuckers, because they didn't take him seriously. They thought he was a weirdo.
Let me tell you why.
Okay, come on. Oh, what's up? Shout out to our brother Drunk in the house. What's up, Drunk?
Bro.
It's been a minute. Yeah, bro. Your boy been sick. Your boy been down sick. I'm still recovering, but I'm good. But go ahead, bro.
Oh, yeah. So, with Mr. Rogers, bro, here's the thing about it, you know what I'm saying? He right, you know what I'm saying, because we grew up, but he was actually like, you know what I'm saying, that second father that was on the show that was showing us what was going on. I mean, the thing about it was, he taught discipline. He taught, you know what I'm saying, responsibility. He taught to always be honest about things. He taught you to be clean. And the beautiful thing was he just said with the Arsenio Hall show, thank you for the clip, because I had never seen that before, is that it takes a village, you know what I'm saying, to raise, you know what I'm saying, a kid. And that's what we have forgotten. And that's what he was alluding to, you know what I'm saying? He said it takes the helper. That means everybody got to chip in. It was a time frame when me and my homie here, when we was coming up, if we did something at school, by the time we hit the neighborhood, everybody in the neighborhood knew what was going on.
All day.
And then they might got a chance to get tagged in on you, and you got some weapons from them. And then you ain't got to the house yet. You look for some more because everybody was in agreement that no, you was wrong, and they looking out for your best well-being.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be a time frame, right around by 5 o'clock, right before the street lights came on, which is around by 6:15. We out there playing, but the older folks was sitting out there on the porch watching. So it wasn't nobody riding up and kidnapping nobody during them time frame because the whole neighborhood watching the kids.
Yep, exactly.
We ain't got that no more. That protection's gone. Because the unity's gone because everybody got independent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm a yield back.
Yeah. Everybody wanna be, stand alone, do your own thing. Competition. I got the new Jordans. I got the new Harley. I got a new car. I got these new hair, hat, and eyelashes. I look better than her. She looked better than he, and all this old shit. But at the same time, your kids are suffering. And this is what the problem is when it comes down to leadership amongst women. Women should be in control of no kind of leadership in our community because it's not meant for them to be in control. Well, they'll say, well, we got to do something because y'all black men ain't stepping up to the plate. But at the same time, when you try to step up to the plate, y'all don't want to because y'all been conditioned not to have them in me. You know? Let's see what Drunk said. Drunk said they had a Tom Hanks, Mr. Rogers movie. I never watched it because I knew it was going to be some bullshit. Yeah, everything that Hollywood put out, they're not going to tell the truth. Just like I said, I just sat up there and said about how they said Arsenio Hall was the only person that took Fred Rogers serious. All the other TV shows did not take him serious because they felt like he was just what his character was on that damn TV show, Land of Make Believe. They just thought he was just a joke.
That's the crazy thing, dog. He was the first person that I seen that was genuine on and off screen with the character.
Yeah, he never changed up. He was still the
his
same.
His character was his character. That's the thing about it. Listen, people, his character was his character. I don't know how profound that is, but his character was his character.
Mm-hmm.
That's keeping it 100. That's 24K to me. I think that's how everybody got to do it.
That's why Arsenio Hall gave him that love because he understood. We all understood because, like I say, to my Caucasian people out there, y'all wasn't the only one watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood when we were young. Black people was watching it too. Because as I can remember back in the early 80s, when I was in kindergarten and preschool, because I still remember them days, even though I'm almost in our 50s now. I still remember my olden days of kindergarten. Around lunchtime, before lunchtime, we were watching Mr. Rogers. You had the Sesame Street jumping off early in the morning. Then we had Electric Company jumping off right behind that. We watched that. Then when that went off, we started going, playing and doing, drawing circles or whatever the fuck we were doing. And then
at Reading Rainbow at 9:30, LeVar Burton.
No. See, this way. Reading Rainbow didn't really hit until the mid and almost late 80s because early 80s we didn't have Reading Rainbow.
Nah, you're right.
Because see, like I say, Electric Company was our shit.
Yeah,
and then they had, and after that, we had our little brothers and we played the little with the damn building blocks and the Lincoln Logs and all that old shit, and just doing all kind of shit. And then when it was getting time for lunchtime, we started almost close to lunchtime. We started watching Mr. Rogers. Then we watched Mr. Rogers. Then when that went off, it was lunchtime.
You know what? That brings up another topic. You know what I'm saying? Because I see this thing's rooting off into a whole lot of other branches right now. Another thing about that time doing that, you remember the toy? The toy was actually, constructed enough for those stuff that you could actually do when you grow up. Like, say, for instance, you had construction toys. You picking up the dirt and stuff in the backyard. Those folks grew up to be construction workers, helping build the city. You got folks that also like to draw stuff all the time. They became architects. They don't put the, now all of a sudden all the video games keep everybody in this fantasy world. It don't benefit you.
Nope.
A year back.
Drunk said at some point Arsenio Hall didn't play Wall because there's no way he's not at least getting movie cameos right now. Oh no. Well, you want to take that? You want to take that?
Okay, run it back again. What was the statement again?
Let's see. Hold on. He said at some point Arsenio Hall didn't play ball because ain't no way he's not at least getting movie cameos right now. You want to take that? Hold on, he got another one. He said, y'all talking about Mr. Roger, made you realize how they switch from live kid shows to cartoon shows. You know what I'm saying? He said, my childhood was Floor and Dragon Tales, and oh yeah, that's that new generation shit there. Dang, Drunk, I didn't know you was that young, Roro.
But he got a chance to get some tail end of what was going on because they was starting to go ahead and drag things up.
Yeah. You got a tail end of the situation before they started cutting back on a lot of stuff.
That's the thing about it. They were just trying to take it off. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it was like Schoolhouse Rock on Saturday morning, man. It was all about education. Even though it was cartoons, it was gonna be some education in it too. So you still had some school, but you tuned in because you wasn't at school. Everybody in the house sleep. It's 6:30 in the morning. You got your bowl of cereal, just a TV light going on, so you don't care about School Rock right now. You're excited. You like, I'm gonna start my day right here with this, and it's cool. But they talking about alphabets, or either talking about, you know what I'm saying, adverbs or something. Anyway, I'm talking about schooling you. Yeah, that's what you got. You ain't got none of that no more. You know what I'm saying? To help train the kids the right way. Can't sit them in front of the TV now like you used to.
Yeah, and then on top of that, when the cartoons went off, then they went to the ABC Saturday afternoon special, where they were talking about different subject matters on, you know, like the child come up, kidnapped or something or whatever, how you protect yourself and all of those shit. They took all that and threw it in the garbage.
Because see, here's the thing, people. Let me tell you some history on the U.S. that y'all might not be aware of because you're too young. You know, you might not have been born at the time frame. But us coming up through grade school during the 80s, the thing about the U.S. was in a Cold State War with Russia. Now, what a Cold War is, what I come to find out, because at the time frame when I heard the term, I was thinking, okay, I think everything's cool. But no, Cold War is actually the opposite. It's the opposite. It means they was right on the verge of jumping off on each other. And I didn't know that. So the thing about it was they wanted to make sure that their citizens were the best and well-equipped, trained mentally as far as understanding how things run on the globe. So that's why they pushed the generation to be all they could be. But one, you know what I'm saying, that the New World Order took over, that y'all president was talking about all these years. Once that took over, the thing about it, now that we have total control of all the economic systems and the spirituality, you know what I'm saying, places of the planet, along with political standpoints things, we got all standpoints stable. Now we can take away things. And if you understand me and you've been living on this planet for the last 5 years, have they not been taking things from? I mean, just in 2020, they told us mask up and don't say nothing about it. It don't matter if you got asthma. Don't matter if you got bronchitis. Don't matter if you're on the breathing machine.
Just do it as you told, nigga.
Now the crazy thing was that for my lighter side of the race on the other side of the fence is that I remember going to AutoZone with the mask on. My white brother comes in with, you know what I'm saying? And then the lady behind it, which was also white, tells him, "Sir, you can't come without a mask." He's like, "I don't want to wear no mask." Now I'm just thinking about that. My man can't wear a mask in there for about 15 seconds just to ask a question, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, 5 to 10 minutes just being in the store and then hopping in there and then taking it off. He can't stand it that long. We as a people, you know what I'm saying, have been told what not to do and have been doing it for 400 some years.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing about it is, you've already had a lot taken from you already.
Yep.
All we just trying to do is understand what we have to get back to being dignified as being human beings. You have to see yourself that way. And the thing is, with all these TV fans, and especially video with these flukes of folks that call, you know what I'm saying, idols, they got y'all running rampant and going crazy. I never thought I would see a time where I remember watching a cartoon as a kid and a troll had rainbow hair. And I thought that was crazy. And I see it nowadays on people's head. That blows my mind. That blows my mind. I like this this is a style now.
Hold on, bro. Did you say rainbow hair?
Rainbow. It was the Troll Kids. The Troll Kids cartoon. One of them had the rainbow hair. I never thought I would ever see rainbow hair on a person real time.
Well, it's going right here. Check this out. Check this one out right here. They're talking about the girl in Dubai. Check this out.
I guess you were born in Jersey?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
So I know y'all saw the story about how the girl got arrested in Dubai for yelling at a man. Now, no, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but it looks as if the nigga yelled. There was some shit going on with the rental car. He yelled, she yelled back, and now she's the one arrested. A lot of people are saying read the laws and all that shit. Okay, yeah, facts. You do need to understand the laws before you go into any country. As a traveler, I can speak on this. But I just want to say, I don't fuck with Muslim countries. Any country that is repressing women, I don't give a fuck what you try to say. I have a hard time respecting Muslim culture. And I have some friends who are Muslim, great people. Maybe on a one-on-one basis, they're cool. But as a whole, I don't fuck with Muslim countries like that. Now, I have been to 2 Muslim countries. I've been to Doha, Qatar, and I've been to Egypt. Both I had good experiences. I didn't have any real problems. But I do know I can't stay there for long. I'm too free. I'm not following none of your motherfucking rules. I'd be arrested in the fucking cell right along with her. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to tell me what to do. I have a problem with it. I have a problem with the misogynisticness. And I really haven't met a Muslim that doesn't have misogynistic views. You can't tell me them women are happy all covered up over there. That's why they're fighting for rights. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not my opinion. They're fighting for their freedom in a lot of these countries. They're tired of that shit. They're not happy. They're oppressed. It's not good. It's no good way to twist it. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what. I done talked to Muslim men to try to give me all the spiritual reasons on why they just get to be insecure and lame and beta males, and I'm just not for it. So, us Americans, we have a lot of, problems with our society. Our country is not perfect, but one thing we do have is freedom. And I feel stupid saying that after Roe v. Wade, but still, even with that, we winning over a lot of that. I've been to Africa. The repression is real, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to say.
I want to stop right there, because the more that video goes on, the more stupid she sounds. She said that the women over there are tired and they are protesting in that country. They are protesting, huh? I ain't seen no goddamn folks over there at the UAE protesting about them being oppressed. They live their best life in that country. And you know why? Because they not over there screaming at no goddamn man. That's why. They're living their natural born life, knowing how to discipline themselves on the way God created and made them. Over here, it's a whole different ball game. It's more like, I don't give a fuck what you think or say about me. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's why a woman can get up in the store and hoop and holler in public like she do. The government ain't gonna do nothing to them because they love it too. As long as they ain't being disciplined by black men, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. But just don't do it to the police. Or they even start doing it to the police, then the police be ready to lock their asses up. for a little while. They ain't gonna be in that alone though. But this country right here, they not playing with you at all.
She said it out of her own mouth. She said, I cannot follow rules. That's point blank. So the thing about it, that means, you know what I'm saying, you don't discipline yourself in no type of way. So with that being said, he also said, I'm going to be locked up right now, which was true. So with the statement she made right there, like, well, yeah, he just passed sins on herself. So I'm hoping that it goes down, you know what I'm saying, stay out of her so-called, because this ain't got nothing to do with that. Laws are laws. And whatever you go to, the law say you can't do certain things, and you say, no, I'm going to go against it because I got to do me. Well, get ready for the cold sale.
All right.
Play like that.
Well, here's the thing. If you can't keep your goddamn loud mouth hyena 304 acting ass in a despair of acting like a woman supposed to act, stay your ass out them countries. Stay in America where they let you just jump up and down like the animals that they treat you as.
I got to piggyback on the wave and jump right on the wave with you again because the thing about it, y'all don't understand though, lady, it's going to get dangerous for you doing that. If you feeling like you wild like that, they take down wild stuff like that, you'll be, you know what I'm saying, trafficked off somewhere. You could be raped and murdered somewhere. You could be chopped up for body parts. This is what's going on with our people, especially our black women. This ain't no game. If you get to the point, you know what I'm saying, that you say, I'm free and I'm in the range, that means that I can take care of my own. And out here in this jungle, it's nasty out here with this planet. You ain't got to these planets where they got jungles and stuff off. And they kidnap folks and they ain't seen them. But you ain't been to these countries. The residents will tell you how some of the family members get carried off at night and they don't know where they at. And you in La La Land telling I'm gonna do what I please, and they tell you, well, don't go that way. Just because the bushes and flowers look a lot pretty over that way, 20 miles of it, like, no, don't go over that area. You going anyway, I'm just gonna take some pictures and go live. You ain't going live one more. That's gonna be the last time they see you up on the book, and it's gonna go blank from there because ain't nobody gonna know where you at. Then it's gonna be the sad, tragic news later on. Yeah, we found it. Exactly. That ain't. I don't know about y'all, but I think everybody got to the point where death done hit us so much, we done got insensitive to the point where it don't matter. It's just like the sun coming up and going down. Oh well, you hear that, but y'all don't see the preciousness of life, man. What we came from, me and my homie was talking about the things as far as, you know what I'm saying, when man was created, what he's supposed to do. The so-called professions that we have, you supposed to be able to do all of that mentally. That's the capacity that you created to do. Not to pay somebody else to do it, because we as human beings now use that profession to get over on each other. Well, I'm gonna have to pay you, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in the hospital, I'm your doctor, well, it's gonna be about $6,000. Now, because you ain't took the time to study yourself approved on medical terms and understand how the biology and chemistry of the body works, now you got to put your life in somebody else's hands on his opinion most of the time. Whereas you're not learning your own body. This is what I mean. We far from what we need to be at. But yeah, we talking about, you know what I'm saying? I got to shout at somebody because I don't want to pay the ticket.
Yeah. I think they're going to sit up there and say, okay, man, okay, man, calm down. Everything going to be all good. Now, motherfucker, I want my goddamn money. Okay, all right. Stay right here. Roll up. You're under arrest. Going to jail. Then you going to jail 6,000 miles away from your home. How dumb is that? You supposed to be the nicest of the nicest when you're in another nation. But you don't
do your best behavior. Listen, people. The stereotype about our people that we wild, we reckless, we over-sexualize, and we violent. And as we also got the ladies, we also loud. So when you go out and you're pushing this stereotype, that's the belief on who we are. Now, if it's a goddamn lie, then act like it did. Play like that, man.
Exactly. And that's the thing that we don't seem to pretty much understand in our society. You need to get that shit together, because guess what, ladies? All eyes on you like Tupac now. Because since that shit went down with Carly Russell, and then the situation with Tyra Allen, the girl in Houston that's in Dubai locked up. They really keep an eye on y'all now. So y'all better stop speaking y'all stupidity in existence. Other than that, shit gonna get real ugly. And then you gonna be trying to wear the black women, what in there? Because your child ain't gonna help you. Daddy ain't gonna help you. Joe Biden ain't gonna help you. Unless you can go and take shooting class and taekwondo and all that shit. They don't matter. Because them motherfuckers know how to deal with your ass. They gonna already be ready for you. So all I'm just saying, know your role, like The Rock say, know your role and shut your goddamn mouth. And start talking so goddamn much. Because when you talk, do all that access talking, you lead yourself into the valley of the shadow of death. And
I just have to say, I think we're gonna have to lose a couple of them before they understand what's going on. Just like the brothers been doing it for the last couple of centuries. The shift is on them now. They about to have somebody, man. They don't understand.
Well, it's gonna happen. Or here's what's gonna happen. Because like that sister that with the colorful ugly ass hair said to us, if you don't want to come to that country and think you're gonna go somewhere else, think they're gonna teach you nice, they're gonna eat 20 times worse than that. You don't know
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You don't understand. Some of the other countries, they treat women like, bro, you don't understand. Woo.
What? Like I say, I call
a bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I call straight bullshit. On the way, all black women are acting. Get it together, sisters. Well, anyway, bro, I think we done ran pretty good tonight. An hour and 30 minutes in the clock. I guess we can go ahead and get ready to wrap this shit up, man. Because it's 6:10 out here in Arizona and it's 8:10 where y'all at. So, you got anything you want to rebuttal before we get out of here?
Change the way the world looks at you, people. Change how the world looks at it. I'm going to yield back.
All right, bro. Well, we going to holler at you later.
So long, fam. So long, bro.
Peace. All right. That's going to conclude the podcast tonight. I want to say this before you get out of here. To my beautiful black women, I love you with the love of God. The reason why I love you is because I came from a person that looked just like you. My mother, God rest, Almeida Moulton King. That woman took care of me from the beginning to her end, to her dying day. And I knew then that she was very special to me because she loved me more than life itself. And that's how I feel about black women. I love you more than life itself. And I know a lot of y'all know it. Because I'm cool with a lot of y'all. I have more female friends than I have male friends. And a lot of times they like to hear the conversations that I talk about and bring about because they know I'm going to be straightforward with them. And I just want you guys to know that you talking like we were talking tonight with some real shit. It's just to let y'all know that stop looking down on us black men to be the enemy because we didn't oppress you. We didn't make you do the things that you do. A lot of this stuff was created by you, believe it or not. Because you say that there are no good men out here. Well, hell, a lot of the good men, no good men that you talk about, you raised them. So when you the next time you get with a guy and you young or whatever, shout out to you young women, you get with these guys, make sure that's the person you really want to be with before you lay down with that person. Because if you get pregnant by that guy and he's not the person that you want to be with, then that's gonna be on you. Don't blame the man, it's you too. It's both situations. It's a mutual situation, not just one side. I never heard of a one-sided horned bull. The bull got two horns. It's both of y'all. Y'all both have a responsibility. But anyway, much love and respect to all you guys that was watching tonight. And this is a really good show. A lot of folks are watching, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, Twitch TV, and Facebook. Don't ever be a stranger, guys. You know what I'm saying? Your first time watching this. We usually do a show every weekend. I just haven't been doing no show lately because of my condition. I still got my Bell palsy situation going down that I'm trying to deal with. But hopefully it's going to clear it up real soon. So y'all keep me in prayers for that. Anyway, it's your Ward Chaos. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can subscribe to our channel at DJ Chaos Mixing Master on YouTube. Or you can, if you got, you know, or you got any kind of business you're trying to promote, you can always hit me up at Gmail, chaoticdjsmusic@gmail.com. And if you got a Twitch TV account, you know, you can look me up on DJ Chaos Music Lord _46. And follow me on Facebook, you know, Maurice E. King or Halo Jones. All right. You know, like I always say, when you get an understanding in the society that you live in, follow your first mind and research things before you start trying to tear a person down. Because always don't believe the hype and use common sense. Plain and simple as that. Anyway, this was a pretty good show. Like I said, let's love and respect to you guys. I'm going to get over off this. More chaos. God bless.